never know what kind of day you're gonna get up in the mountain. Down below, it looked like it was gonna be cloudy up top, but you never know what it's gonna be like until you get up there. And this is what it's like. Super socked in. Could hardly see like 10 feet in front of you. It's a little sketchy coming up, honestly. Hopefully once we get on top of the ridge, it'll clear up, because this is some tough conditions. Holy fuck!
My thoughts exactly.
It's a mint drone day. The sun is there, it's trying. As we're getting a little higher, it's getting better. It's getting thinner, but as you can see,
no headlight, you just like
not ideal. Come on, sun, burn this off. Right at the end of yesterday, I Charlie horsed myself really badly. My left leg is really stiff this morning, so coming up this line, I was just riding lazy. I was in neutral stance when I probably should have got on edge, wrong foot forward, but I didn't. So when I came across and hit kind of a harder patch of snow, it just bucked me right off. And into the trees I went. Looks like I'm gonna get lucky. I kind of slowed down enough and just hit all the branches as opposed to the actual tree trunk. So I just got my ski over to the other side. I should be able to just roll it out. And I don't think it's gonna be that bad. We'll do a damage assessment after. Okay. Had a hand, got the skis out of the shrubbage, and it actually came out really easily. Damage report, little bit of scuffage. That's about it. But a good reminder not to ride lazy, otherwise you end up in the trees. Good start to the day. Story of the day. You're seeing just as much as we are. Days like today, it is so important to use some sort of a GPS tracking device. There's tons of apps. Ski Track app, I recommend. It's only like $1 and it just tracks you all throughout the day. Outdoor Active is another one. Without that, you just would not be able to navigate. And I had to refer to it a ton of times just to get to the cabin. As you can see, as you can't see, you can lose track so easily of what direction you're going. So here's a reminder to always have some sort of a GPS tracking amongst your group, because it wouldn't take long to get turned around in this. Well, I tried throwing the drone up for the fun of it to see if I could get on top of this, get an idea of what we're in for. And look at this ice built up on the blades. It did not like the fog. Iced up all of its sensors. The drone really wouldn't fly anywhere, and then it eventually just emergency landed. So another lesson of the day, just don't bother flying your drone out conditions like this. Well, at least in cases like this where maybe somebody gets lost up here, there's an emergency cabin, but the emergency cabin's locked. But it's fine because there's instructions. Good. So at least you got an emergency cellar.
You can die in this hole if you have to.
Peekaboo. What a lovely stove that is in there.
Yeah, in a case of emergency, it's very warm.
Huh. Interesting.
Well, we're trying to salvage the day with this very poor visibility. As we're coming down the trail, visibility opened up a little bit. So we just jumped off the trail, started playing in this. Snow isn't the greatest, it's still really flat, so it's kind of hard to see all the dips, but I guess it's something.
back down on the trail. That turned out pretty awesome. You can really clearly see that line of fog. There's Revelstoke, and there's the dam, and it is just an absolute shelf. And we're just below it here in these cut blocks. So got to salvage a bit of the day in here. That was sweet. But looks like it's gonna be an early day. Pretty cool to see that separation.
How did we end up in your restaurant?
Don't. I can't tell a story with you putting me on the spot.